There's one book that I've read that has made a massive impact in my life, and that is The Power of Awareness by Neville Goddard. I highly suggest that you read his work. It's got many books, you see. And the one thing that stood out to me the most throughout the whole chapters, you keep referring to, is change the conception of yourself, and you change your life. And that's why it's made a massive impact in my life. And that's what we're going to talk about. So for example, if you view yourself as a poor man, so you believe money is the root of all evil. A lot of people believe that. Once you all evil, you got all these negative conceptions about money. You say you can't afford it. I'm broke. I'm in poverty. That's what you're feeling for your false feelings and action. Then that is your reality. That's how it is. The universe doesn't discriminate. It plays completely fair. If your conception of yourself that you are a poor man, then you're going to continue to experience through circumstances, people and events that you are a poor man. And vice versa. If you're a rich man and you view the opposite of these things, positive views about money, then you are going to continue to get more and more money. Money loves you. You're a money magnet. You're full of abundance, prosperity. You can't get countless amount of opportunities because why? Because you have positive only things to say. Your force feelings action resonates of a rich person. So if you know the person that you want to desire to become is because the conception of yourself is negative. That's like you experience the same thing. You're in the same job, you're in the same car, you're in the same house. You're not getting any closer to your vision. It's because you got negative conceptions about yourself. See, if you understand the laws of the universe, I highly suggest that you do your research. Is as within, so without, as above, so below. So whatever goes on in the inner world, because that creates the outer world, the inner world, that you feel abundant, healthy, wealthy, all these things, all these positive things, then that is what's going to affect on the outside. You attract with people, circumstances, and events. That is your reality, because the conception of yourself is positive. You see, for example, I view myself as a king. I am a king. That's the strongest two letters in the alphabet word, I am. Every time I am, that's who you are. Solidify, that's your permanent consciousness. I am, for example, a king. That's me. So if I'm a king, I've got to think and feel as a king. So feel of power, dominance, posture, chest out, head off forward, and walking, gently walking. Everything, the whole science of what a king does, all the time, and that's my conception. I am a king. But the key is the feeling. When you feel the feeling, then your wish is fulfilled. It will keep referring to throughout the whole chapters of this book. It's referring to wish fulfilled. That is how powerful it is. So, of course, I don't know if you consume any content or all these podcasts talking about step 1, how to get rich. Step 1, do that. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, all these steps, yeah. But all these podcasts, what they don't talk about is the major key, the most important key. Figure out all the practical steps. Is the conception of yourself got to change. And that will shift your consciousness and create your reality that you desire. Not that you got to do X amount of work, or you got to work, what these entrepreneurs say, these gurus say, you got to work 18 hours a day, you got to do X, Y, you got to do this, do that. Everyone talks, all these people, they all talk about physical action. But no. That's not the answer. Because when you project your mind, then when you project your mind that you're what you call it, you are a wealthy man, you project it down there. You project it, you feel the feeling, which fulfilled, then your body in time, in the universe due time, it will catch up to your mind. The physical action naturally follows because your mind body is aligned. You're shifting consciousness to that desire that you want, and that's how you shall have it. You get a phone call. Oh, this person wants you on the podcast. Oh, this person wants to invest in your business idea of 100,000. Or you get email, get a phone call, get a text. It's out of nowhere, just like magic. It just happens. Because your conception of yourself changed. Then you just get this effortless flow. Like water. It is an effortless flow, like water. Opportunity is coming. Because you shifted your consciousness, so therefore, you shifted your reality. So it's not about the physical action, is whether that's just the physical action alone, that's slavery, that's burnout. Because when you just focus on the physical action, you know the problem with that is that you just physically observing, you're basically telling the universe through your action that you don't have it. If you have it, then why are you chasing? If you have it, I'm not saying, don't get it wrong, I'm not saying not to do no work, apply the law of action, no, and that's delusional. Because if you don't do any work, and for example, you want to be a football, your concept of yourself is that you're a professional footballer, but you're not to go training, you don't train, then you're not going to become a professional footballer. Come on, man. You see? But you're mentally there, so the physical is on catch up. But the physical has to get exercised, repetitions has to get exercised. You see, the ball has to be rolling for that, and then your physical body will catch up with your mind, and that's it. You've arrived, but you have to be mentally there first. That's the whole point of the conception of yourself, is that you have to be mentally first, and then it will catch up. Because your actions will correlate to the person who is a multimillionaire, who is a sports star, who is a rapper. But the conception of yourself has got to change. Currently, if you know where you're at right now, you don't happy where you're at right now, is because the conception of yourself, is negative. You see? And you have to not just you're feeling it for your force feelings action. You have to have great faith and believe, and continue to persist in the concept of your wish fulfilled. So for somebody, your friend or family member come to you, oh, you are what you call it, money is the root of all evil. So no, money is not the root of all evil. Money, what you call it, there's plenty of opportunities out there. Money lost everyone. There's enough money. There's not enough money to go around the world. There's abundance everywhere. You've got it. Your concept of yourself changed. You see? I can give you loads of examples. People tend to say, oh, I can't afford it. I said, no. Where you call it? Yeah, I can't afford it. It's expensive, man. Is that right, David? I said, nah, that's not right. I can afford everything. I can buy anything. I can't afford it. You see? When you do that, say it's not expensive, you can't afford it, then you shift. That's when you shift out. Because when you tell somebody, a person, that, then you're telling yourself at the same time. That's when you're locked in. When you get challenged, that's when you're going to realize of what frequency you're at, what state of consciousness you are at. That is the game. So you've got to change the conception of yourself. Then the abundance, the riches will follow in due time, because the time has got to catch up. Your mind is there, as I said, and then your physical body is following. That's the game. And that's why this book this book right here, the power of awareness, the power of awareness by Neville Goddard, the great Neville Goddard. I suggest you read this book over and over and over. That's all I do. That's all the book I'm reading right now. Currently, is reading this book over and over and over again. I want to swallow this book into my brain. Everything can tell me. Fully embodying this philosophy, this what you call this law of the universe. And that's it. Your conception of yourself and the wish fulfilled. That's it. You've completed the game of life. So man, if this content inspired you, motivated you, to what you call it, to expand, to go, to become a great version of yourself, then make sure to share this video to as many people as possible, your friends, your family. If they change conception of the self, then that's it. It's game over. Spread the message to as many people as possible, and do the work. Read it over and over again. The more you read it, the more you get to understand it. The more and more you get on a deeper level, and that is what I'm currently doing. I'm gonna read this book at least a minimum of 10 times before I move on to a different book. At least 10 times in that, and pick it up throughout the day, because it's a short book. Pick it up throughout the day in that. If you need a little spark, you need a spark, you read it. Pick a chapter, read it. Guess okay, conception of myself, which fulfilled. Frequency, raise the frequency, raise the vibration, and you're ready back on path, projecting your new image of yourself, the new conception of yourself. So I appreciate for watching, man, and I'll see you in my next video.